Breaking news today. Olaf Scholz, the Chancellor of Germany, has announced that he will contact Vladimir Putin, the President of Russia, in due course. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz has stated that he will contact Russian President Vladimir Putin, in due course, resuming communication after a near-total breakdown in relations since the Ukraine crisis. "My last telephone call was some time ago," Scholz told the Kölner Stadtanzeiger on Friday. "But I will get back in touch with Putin in due time." The leaders have not spoken on the phone since early December. During their hour-long conversation, Scholz asked Putin to pull Russian troops out of Ukraine, and Putin accused the West of pursuing destructive policies. Tensions between Moscow and Berlin have only increased since then, especially after Scholz's government decided in January to allow the supply of German-made heavy combat tanks to Ukraine. Scholz said in the interview that he wanted to actively support Ukraine, while also preventing a direct conflict between NATO and Russia, and to work hand in hand with our allies and friends at all times, he added. Scholz said that Putin needed to realize that the war could not be ended by making some kind of cold peace, when asked about the possibility of ending the conflict through negotiations. By making the current front line the new border between Russia and Ukraine, he gave an example. He elaborated, saying, "Rather it is about a fair peace, and the prerequisite for that is the withdrawal of Russian troops." Relations between Russia and Germany froze after Moscow sent troops into Ukraine in February of last year. Germany was hit particularly hard by the invasion and Moscow's decision to cut gas supplies to Europe because the country had come to rely on inexpensive Russian energy to fuel its economy. Germany, normally a pacifist nation, has provided a barrage of weapons to help Kyiv fight Moscow in this war. Here you can catch up on everything happening in the world of today's news, hot topics, trending topics, cricket, Bollywood, India, and entertainment. Join us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. According to reports from Follow the Money and The Guardian, public prosecutors have seized property in Duivendrecht that belonged to Vladimir Putin's ex-son-in-law from the Netherlands. According to FTM, the land was seized on May 12 by a division of the department responsible for enforcing sanctions because Jorit Fossen was married to Putin's eldest daughter, Maria Vorontsova. The property was acquired by Molenkade Ontwikkeling BV, which is wholly owned by Gitron Investment Limited of Cyprus. According to FTM's initial report, the Rotenberg brothers, Arkady and Boris, are close friends of Putin's. FTM cited Proect Media in reporting that upon his recent return to the Netherlands via flight from Moscow, Fossen was questioned by authorities at Schiphol Airport. It is not believed that he is currently subject to any sanctions. Shortly after Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine in April 2022, both of Putin's adult daughters, Maria and Katerina, were added to sanctions lists by the EU and the US.